Hello, is it coming through? Hmm. Is it coming through?
Hello, is it coming through?
Is it coming through?
Is it coming through?
Okay, so it is.
Hello?
Alright. Alright, so we are the Guardians, and we are going to play until we win a World Series. We have no control. We're just going to see what happens. EL East. Favorite team is the Rays. The Rays expect to win. The Guardians are not predicted to do well. Central, and probably the Astros. The West. National League, the Braves. Got one. Ooh, the Central looks like it's going to be the Cubs at 13. And somehow these teams aren't very good. The Padres. Padres at 9. Alright, so those are our preseason predictions. Let's see what happens. There we go. Is there something else we wanted to do? I don't think so. Alright, off to a good start. When's the last time the Indians won a World Series? Or Guardians? Let's see, they last won in 1954. So let's see if they can win one. How long must they wait? No moves. They are sub 500. We'll check out who they drafted later. Whoops, don't want to do that. AL wins. Let's go to the trade deadline, see if they pick up anybody. And they do not. Alright, let's check out their draft. Alright, pretty good. A B. So possible future players. Nobody great. Let's see, they're currently in third place, probably outside the wild card. Yeah, their season's over. So, hope for next year. Let's see who wins. 2023. First of many. It took the Mets till 30 something to win, 34. No. Alright, Guardians a 90 loss season. Let's see how they fared. It's not going to give them a good pick. So let's see, the Rays, as predicted, they won the East. They're now the second best team. The Twins took the Central as predicted. And the Astros. So the preseason rankings held. Wild card, we have the Angels. They're making a run. See if they can do it with Ohtani. The Rangers. And the Red Sox got in. Let's see how that works out. You have the Braves taking the East, of course. Brewers take the Central. And the Giants coming out of nowhere take the West. Phillies get the first wild card. The Cardinals the second. And the Dodgers just sneak in. One game ahead of the Padres. So the Padres, who were predicted to win the West, don't even make the playoffs. Let's see, the Guardians right now are the 16th best team. So let's take a quick look at their lineup. It's not great. Ramirez locked up long term. And their rotation is adequate. Now let's see who wins the World Series. Alright, St. Louis beats Philly. The Brewers take out the Dodgers. The Angels survive. And the Red Sox move on. Let's see, could Trout and Ohtani get it done? San Francisco takes out Milwaukee. Atlanta. Houston ends the Angels season, and Tampa Bay. So it's Houston, Tampa Bay, Braves, Giants. And it looks like it's going to be Astros versus the Braves. Okay, so 2023. It's Astros, Braves. Let's see who comes out victorious. The Braves roll over the Astros in a sweep. And the MVP is Orlando Garcia. Okay. So there you go. There is the end of the first season. The Guardians make little progress. I'll get it set for 2024. Go until the Guardians win. Let's see, Seager, Olsen, Strider. Wow. Ohtani. About Rookie of the Year, maybe. No. Alright, so rough year for the Guardians. Did they lose anybody important? Not really. Cano retires, goes to the Hall of Fame. Alright. Ohtani to the Braves. Holy crap, they were already great. I don't think our record was good enough to even get into the draft lottery. Maybe get lucky. Let's see if maybe they get an early draft pick. They move up one spot. Pirates will get the first pick. Angels. Are the Guardians going to sign anybody? Does not look like it. And all the times I've done this, I've never seen the Guardians win, so this could go on a while. Alright. Let's go to the regular season. Let's take a look at the new and improved lineup. Not so improved. Pitching staff. That could be worse. Let's see what they're ranked. 14th. Alright. So the Rays look like they're set to take the East again. The Twins. So it's a weak division. Actually, the Guardians are favorite. Guardians at 14th. They are the favorite in the Central. And you have the Rangers is the second best team. Obviously, the Braves are number one, getting even better. NL Central, the Cubs favored again. And the Dodgers. Let's see if they can get it done. Alright, let's see what we got. Off to a good start. And then not so good. Maintaining 500. They're like a 500 team. Not great. They're exactly 500. Wow. That's a losing streak. But they're still at 500, and then more losing streaks. They are a true 500 team. No. Duval. Wasn't he already on the Braves? Simulate. Okay. National League wins this time. Let's see if we make any moves. The trade deadline. Diamondbacks. Doesn't look like anything. No. Alright, let's see how the draft went. We kind of gave up on the season. Alright, not terrible. That's somebody pretty good. Alright, pretty good draft. There might be a future to this team. Let's see what our rankings are right now. Third place. Probably not on the wild card. No. So this season is just about over. And I'll have to retool for 25. Don't care. And 84 losses. Yes. Alright, let's see who won. Okay, the Rays. As expected, the Tigers come out of nowhere. And the Rangers, as predicted. Braves, of course. The Brewers again. And the Dodgers. Should be a good showdown. Let's see who made the wild card from the American League. Astros. The Mariners. Oops. They get a shot. And the Blue Jays make an appearance. National League, we've got the Diamondbacks. Outside shot, the Giants making another appearance in the playoffs. And the Reds. Probably not going to go very far, but at least they're in it. Any big moves for the Guardians? Nothing crazy. Liam Hendricks? Okay. And Ian Happ. Okay, let's see. Houston moves on. Detroit moves on. Arizona. And the Reds. So who got knocked out early? Yeah. Let's see. Braves easily moving through. They're an amazing team. Ooh, Houston's out. This could open the door for Texas. Oh, they're pushing them to 7? Yep, the Braves looking to go back to back. So it's the Rangers. This time the Rangers will take on the Braves. See if the Braves can go back to back. 1, 2, wow. That's back to back sweeps. Let's see who was MVP this time. Austin Riley. So those were both sweeps. So the Braves have not lost a World Series game yet. Alright, well, here's hoping 25 is the year for the Guardians. Any progress for the Guardians? Look at that. Wow, look at that staff. Maybe a Rookie of the Year? No. Alright. On to the next year. They don't lose anybody. Scherzer, Verlander, both Hall of Fame. Cabrera. Who ended up with more strikeouts? Scherzer. Okay. Corbin Burns. Pete Alonso to the Padres. Well, luckily we're not going to the Mets win because they never will. Altuve to the Braves. Glasnow will probably just keep getting better. This could go on forever. Bueller, alright. We got Bueller. That could be something. Soto. Back to the Nationals. 4 years, $50 million. Wow. Let's see, did we make the draft lottery? We didn't. Okay, come on. We actually lost the spot. Not great. Alright. Hater to the Astros. Bieber. Oop, that was a trade. Verdugo. Kershaw to the Yankees. Fried. Nothing going on here. O'Neill. Alright, we got a closer. Alrighty. And we are set for 2025. Let's see what the lineup looks like. No big changes, but not a terrible team. And the rotation, that looks pretty solid. And they had a closer. Let's see if they're sixth best. Okay. So for 25, we got the Rays. Favored in the East. The third best team. The Guardians are favored with the sixth best team. And the Rangers, the second best team. The Braves are still the best team in baseball. So there's an opening. Ooh, it's going to be a tight race here. Looks like the Cardinals. Okay, the Cardinals look to take the Central, and the Dodgers the West. All right, maybe the Guardians will get lucky and get it done quickly. As I said, I've never seen them win. They haven't won since 1954. Let's see if they can do it. Off to a good start. Wow, nice start. Split. No, they lost to the Yankees. Oh, that's not a great start to the season. Got a small trade. Oh, what a terrible start. They got to turn the season around. Pulling back to 500. They're going to need to make some moves. Just living at 500. What are they waiting for? Alright. Waiver claim. Check out where they are. That is not. No. Doesn't look like we're doing much. Emmanuel Clase. Diaz to the Tigers. The AL wins. Alright, All-Star break. Let's see where we stand. Oh, not good. Fourth place. 7.5 out. Not good. Not good at all. This division is proving difficult. Abreu, no Guardians. All right, let's take a look at the draft. As another season will go by. Bad. Pretty good. Decent. Okay. And they fall back to sub 500. So they were favored for the Central, but it's not going to happen. And they will finish with a sub 500 record. Ooh, just barely. 80 and 82. So the Yankees come out of nowhere. Take the East. The Twins. Some weak teams, and the Astros. I think the Braves might three-peat. Wild cards, we got the Red Sox, the 17th best team, the White Sox, with the 21st best team, and the Tigers. Not only could they not win the Central, they couldn't even get a wild card. Of course, the Braves winning 114 games, best team in baseball. The Brewers. I think the Braves got a three-peat. Giants, 18. The Dodgers get the first wild card. The Reds and the Cardinals. So it looks pretty easy sailing for the Braves to repeat. There's maybe the Astros could compete, but you never know. Let's see how it works out. All right, so the White Sox move on past the Red Sox. The Yankees get in against the Astros, and the Dodgers will take on the Braves. All the Cardinals face off against Milwaukee, and the Braves. Oh, they're gonna make it a series? No, they move on. Braves and Milwaukee, Twins and Yankees. Well, the Yankees beat the Astros. How about that? Oh, Milwaukee has a 2-0 lead. 3-0. Oh, the Braves are coming back. Going to 7. Wow. Down 3-0, and they pull it off. As it's going to be the Braves' 3rd straight National League title. And they will face off against the Yankees. Let's see if the Yankees, let's look at the records. The Braves, we know, won 114. The Yankees won 90. Braves take game 1. Finally, the Braves lose. They had won, 9 in a row in the World Series. Braves, tie series. Day off. And the Braves three-peat. Wow. And they win it 4-2. Let's see who's the three-peat. Matt Olson with the MVP. So 3 World Series in a row for the Braves. Unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. As a Met fan, this is hell on earth. Reliving the Yankees three-peat. Okay. Let's see any big moves, any changes here. I mean, they're just not getting it done. They have the pitching. Maybe next year. Don't lose anybody. No Hall of Famers. So let's go. Any big signings for the Guardians? Not seeing anything. Hunter Harvey to the Yankees. Mullins to the Astros. Bader. I don't know, are we in the draft lottery? Alright, maybe get super lucky. Indians have to, I say Indians, the Guardians have to turn this around. They're right where they were, 11th. Okay, well, no big signings so far. Flores to the Rays. Can't believe Flores is considered a big signing. Nothing doing. Alright, let's see how it's going to go. 2026. Guardians got better. So the East, it looks like it's the Rays again. They're favored. The Central, it's going to be a tight race, but the Guardians are favored. The 5th best team. And the Astros for the West. Even if they can come out of this, they're going to have to beat the Braves, though, who are looking to four-peat. The Brewers in the NL Central, and the Dodgers looking strong with the 3rd best team. Now let's see how this all shakes out. Let's take a quick look at the lineup. Pretty weak at the bottom. They're going to be relying on their pitching staff, which is strong. Still have a closer, so not a good start to the season, as they already 1-5. A waiver claim. Okay, not a bad April after that poor start. 10 games above. Now they're starting to move. Another waiver claim. Trying to get to 20 over, then it goes. Oh, that looks like a pretty good season. 21 over. Check out the standings at the All-Star break. Alright, took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. And it's the National League that wins it. Let's get through these couple days off. And we'll check it out. Okay, so first place by a game and a half. See if they make any moves. Josh Bell, first base to the Guardians. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that win streak. Very nice. Lindor traded to the Rays. Wow. Looks like the Mets are terrible. They didn't get much back for him. Salary dump there. No, thank you. Beatty. Wow, the Mets trading everybody. They're unloading. No. Bellinger. Nothing for the Guardians. See how the draft went. Not great first, but good second pick. Actually, really good second pick. Good 3rd pick. Nice. Pretty good draft. And the Mets traded everybody. What's going on with them? Wow. They just unloaded everyone. Alright, let's see. Can the Guardians do it? They're having a great year. Can they finish it off? Wow, look at this. They're going to win 100 games. Okay. No. Looks like 109 wins for the Guardians. So it's the Rays, as predicted. Take the East, the Guardians. Finally get over the hump. The 2nd best team in baseball, and the Astros. Take the West. Tigers get in as a wild card. Oops. The Mariners. And the Rangers sneak in as the third wild card. But they're definitely contenders. The Braves, of course, win the East. Looking for that four-peat. The Brewers take the Central again. They have the best record in the National League. And the Giants take the West. Wild card from the Dodgers take the first wild card. The Marlins get in. And the Phillies. A lot of East NL East teams. And they're strong teams. No, the Phillies aren't. Shit. What was that, the Phillies? 17. So the Guardians had the best record in baseball. Can they get it done? Let's find out. It is 2026. Braves looking to four-peat. Cleveland looking to break the curse. They will have to face up against Detroit, who were the first wildcard team. Alright, we want to look at this. So it's going to be Detroit versus Cleveland, Tampa Bay versus Houston, Dodgers and Milwaukee, and the Braves. The mighty Braves take on Philly. Walker Buehler. Detroit wins. Not good. Okay, Cleveland win. Series shifts to Detroit. Oh, Detroit won that game. Oh, 10-inning game. Our big closer couldn't get it done. That's too bad. Manoah needs to save the season, and they do. A 6-1 win. It's going to go to 5. Milwaukee and Atlanta have already moved on. Game 5 for the two American League series. Let's see. We've got Buehler. Needs the win. And it's Detroit. Oh, it's too bad. What a good season. Wasted. Absolutely wasted. Oh my god, a 5-run 11th. Throw this guy out the window. Who did that? Robbie Ray. The hell are you doing? Alright, let's see. So Detroit and Houston. Cleveland's not going to win this year, obviously. Atlanta back in the World Series for the 4th straight year. And they will take on the Tigers. How about that? The Tigers versus the Braves. Who will win? Not the Guardians. Detroit making a series of it. Not really. Holy jeez, the Braves win for the 4th straight year. The Braves win, this time in 5 games. So they are, what, 16-3 in the World Series? World Series MVP. Alright, Cy Young Award for, and the Hank Aaron Award. And an MVP. And the batting title. But it's Jose Altuve for the Braves. This team is ridiculously stacked. It's almost unfair. 4 straight World Series. But the Guardians make a great showing of it. Maybe get it done next year. I mean, they're all over these awards. Okay. So not their year, maybe next year. Nobody retires. See, Hall of Fame, Kershaw to the Hall of Fame. Alright, let's see. Anything's going down. No. Abreu, come on. Rosarena to the Astros. Anything for the Guardians? They don't look very active. Let's hope they don't go backwards. Starting pitcher. They are signing no one. Jonathan India to the Blue Jays. Oh my god, they keep getting stronger. Alright, Max Muncy at 36. Is he the man to put them over the top? Probably not. Probably not. So let's take a quick look at this new and improved. This is the team that's going to get it done for the Guardians. Or not. Okay. Well, it's strong, if not dominant. Even their bench is really good. Let's look at that rotation. Very strong rotation. Closer's starting to come down a bit. Alright, let's see who's favored to win. So the Rays are favored in the East again. The Guardians favored in the Central. And it looks like the Astros. So very top heavy. Braves, of course, in the East, looking to 5-peat. The Brewers, again in the Central. And the Dodgers favored in the West. Let's see if the 5th time's the charm. Good start, 5-1. Bit of a swoon. No, they're moving. Oh, they're pretty good. Batista, look at the size of that guy. Nothing doing here. Alright, so not playing as well as last year, but they're still well above 500. 10 games over. Now they're starting to win. Oh, bit of a losing streak. Jackson Holiday, good bat. Oh no, they're starting to lose bad. They need wins. They do not make any moves. What are they doing? NL wins. Any moves? No. Let's check out the standings. 2nd place. Only a game and a half out. They do have a wild card. Let's see if they make any moves here. No. No. Bit of too much losing at the end of the month. Verdugo. Guerrero Jr. to the White Sox. And they are now a 500 team. Oh, that's not good. Not a great draft. I think that window might be closing on them. 3rd place, 6 games out. 2.5 back of a wild card. I don't think this is their year. Last year was their year. They blew it. Oh, are they making a late season push? 2nd place. Could they push it in September? Get some wins? That's a tough losing streak. That's going to sink them. Alright, so it looks like they made the playoffs as a wild card team. Kind of a waste. Alright, so the Rays win the East as predicted. Guardians can't get it done as they're overtaken by the White Sox. And the White Sox are now the second best team. Guardians fall to third. And the Astros take the West. Rangers get the first wild card. The Guardians the second. And the Tigers, the team that knocked them out. Yeah, of course, you have the Braves winning 101 games. The Brewers win Central again. And the Dodgers take the West. Wildcard teams are the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Phillies. The 20th best team for the Cardinals, 14. Now let's see how this all shakes out. Bueller. All right, Guardians get the win. Texas wins. That's not good. It's going to come down to the game. And they get knocked out in the wild card round. Unbelievable. So what do we have here? Atlanta, Houston. Who's going to be? Oh, the Cardinals. The Cardinals finally end the tyranny of the Braves after 4 straight World Series. The Braves will not win the World Series. Hallelujah. Of course, it's the Cardinals, though. All right, let's see. They will take on Milwaukee. Detroit will take on the Rays. So we will have a new World Series champion. Detroit sweeps the Rays. And the Brewers are going to their first, well, not their first World Series ever, but looking for their first title. Tigers go back-to-back as AL champs. Brewers finally get over the hump. Let's see who wins the World Series. Not the Guardians. It will be maybe the Tigers. It's going to go to 7. No, the Tigers do it. Tigers get their first championship since '84. And it's Jordan Walker, last season's big pickup for them, who's their MVP. As they win it in 6. So 2028, could this be the year for the Guardians? Possibly, probably not. I feel like they're going to have to wait for 100 years. Alright, let's see what... Anybody to the Hall of Fame? No. Alright, let's take a look at what do the Guardians do. They have not been very active. They had a chance 2 years ago, blew it, and now they went up. Oh, we got a relief pitcher. Okay, they probably need more than that. They are really inactive. Sign somebody. Oh, we lost Quan. We lost one of our bats. That could spell the end of their window. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Guardians are slipping. Alright, so the Rays are expected to win the East, though they have fallen. Guardians still expected to win the Central, but they went from the second best team to the 10th. And now the Mariners is the second best team. Braves still the best. Brewers still ruling the Central. And the Dodgers to the West. Let's see how that pans out. Let's take a quick look at this new and unimproved team. And no Quan. Oh, and we lost. No J-Ram. That's going to be tough. It's going to make life tough in Cleveland. I think their window is closed. They're going to need a miracle. They still have the pitching, but I don't think they have the offense. And there it is, a 1-0 loss. That shows you they do not have the offense. No way to start the season. Oh, that's bad. Fight their way back to 500 before falling apart and losing. Jesus, how many did they lose in a row? Wow. 11 in a row. 12, 13. 13 in a row. A 13-game losing streak. And the sell-off has begun. Of course, they sweep the Mets. It's going to take them a long time to rebuild. Not good news. They're just letting players walk away now. I wonder if they have. We'll have to check if they have anybody coming up. American League wins. I don't think they're going to be making any pushes. They're making small deals to unload. Let's see how their draft went. Not good. Not good at all. Really, really bad. Let's see, who are there? Any young guys coming up? Okay. Pitcher. They have the pitching. They just need the hitting, and they don't seem to have any bats coming up. Nobody here. Now their outfield is. Their future does not look bright. Not at all. Oof, they have no offense coming. Guardians. No top prospects. Oh my god, do they not have any? Wow. Oh wait, there was one. I missed one. There you go. A closer. Okay. Let's see if they can just shit the bed and draft high. No, they're going to start winning. That's a smart move. That's what you want to do. You want to definitely start winning. You want to be a 500 team. That's key. Okay. Oh, 80 and 82 again. Let's see how things shook out. Oh, the Red Sox out of nowhere take the East. The Rays having a crap season. The Tigers again. So they're back in the playoffs. And the Astros, who have become the best team in baseball. Wild card, the Rangers. The Twins. And the A's make their first appearance as the 26th best team. The easiest A's team ever. The Braves, the best record in the American National League. But they're starting to fall off. The Brewers, continuing excellence in the Central. And the Dodgers continue to dominate the West. The Marlins making an appearance, the first wild card. The Cardinals. And the Reds try to get it done. And they're making a push. Alright, let's see. So, our poor Guardians fading fast. Let's see who gets it done. Let's see, the Brewers looking to defend their title. The Tigers looking, actually no, the Tigers won last year. So the Tigers looking to three-peat as American League champions. So it'd be St. Louis, Atlanta, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, Texas, Tigers, and Astros, Red Sox. So Texas versus Houston. So Detroit will not defend their title. Atlanta will look with Atlanta versus Milwaukee, a repeat. Game one. These two teams locked in a struggle. The Brewers looking. Right, so the Brewers are back in the World Series. This time against the Astros and the Brewers. So the Brewers, who lost last year, the Tigers, will look to get over the hump versus the Astros. Game one goes to Houston. So does game two. Game three. Okay, the series is tied up. Game five to the Astros. It's going to 7. And the Astros pull it off in 7. The Brewers are 2 times losers in the World Series. Gavin Sheets gets the MVP. This one goes to 7. 2029, here we come. Let's see. Alright. Have the Mets turned around at all? Probably not. What did they finish? Below 500. Okay. Let's see what the Guardians can do now. No Hall of Famers. Doesn't matter. Batista, that freak giant. Yankees making a lot of moves. Mets trying to rebuild. Jordan Walker, hero of the hero of the Tigers World Series, goes to the A's. Volpe to the Reds. So far, the Guardians have done nothing. Oh wow, big deal for the Yankees. There we go. We got Gunnar Henderson to play third base. That's a big signing. A lot of movement this year. All right, Detmers trying to hold down that rotation. Evan Carter, he's a pretty good center fielder. Bellinger still kicking Beatty to the Giants. Well, let's see how everything shakes out. New lineups. It's strong. A weird bench. Their bench is too strong. Rotation. Pretty good. Not as good as previous years. Good closer. Let's see who's predicted to win what. Alright, so it looks like the Yankees are expected to win the East as the 12th best team. Giggity giggity. Okay. White Sox. So the Guardians right behind them. How you doing, Gage? And we're going until the Guardians win a World Series. That's the mission. We're just tracking right now who's expected to win. And the Guardians are not expected to win. But eventually they will. The Brewers, man. They're a dominant team. And Giggity is gone.
But eventually.
Alright, where were we? Guardians. Off to a good start with a sweep of the Yankees. Alright, a right fielder. Did we look at the team? Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, that loss. Let's just go. Alright, sitting around 500, under 500. Some bad losing. Tough month of April. We gotta turn around. Weather's warming up, and they are not. They are falling apart. This is it. Do or die month for them. Sweep the Mets. There we go. That's the win streak they needed. What a run. Great run for May to save their season. Now the front office has to make some moves. Will they make a move? National wins. Will the front office make a move? They need help. Let's see, are they even in this thing? They're in second place. They have a wild card spot. And they are not going to make any moves. Wow. Shocking. Another mediocre to bad. That's a bad draft. One possible player. Very bad draft. They need to win. There you go. Wow, good win streak. Staying afloat there. Another nice win streak to end the month. As we go to September, Guardians have claimed first place. Can they hold it? Okay, good series against Boston. A win. Some good wins there. They go to. They're going to face the Tigers. They lose. And looks like they got the division. They did. 94 wins. So the Red Sox take the East. The Guardians take the Central. With the third best team, could this be their year? And the Rangers pull out the West. As expected, that was the only team in the American League that was predicted to win and did. The White Sox will have to settle for a wild card, though they're the second best team in baseball. The Astros take the 2 spot. 3 with the 23rd best team. The Braves, the best record in the National League, 100 wins. Whoops. The Reds, finally not a wild card. They finally take the division. And the D-backs, the 19th best team. Marlins, a wild card winner. Brewers, the best team in baseball, have to settle for the second wild card. And the Phillies sneak in just in front of the Dodgers. Guessing a tiebreaker. The Dodgers had a better team. Just couldn't get it done. All right, let's see. Who will? Cleveland's waiting for the winner of Boston and the Rays. Miami knocks out the Brewers. So the best team in baseball out. It'll be Boston versus the Guardians. The Guardians should be favorites. Texas should win that series. Braves versus Miami could be close. And Philly, the last wild card, will take on the Diamondbacks. And the Phillies are a better team, so they should actually win that. They already knocked out the Reds, who were the Central Division champions. Here we go, Bueller. Ugh, first game loss. All right, game 2 victory. So we're locked up. The Astros have a 2-0 lead. Atlanta looks to be cruising, and Philly's locked up. Boston. Oh, that's a close game. Look at that box score. Oh, they had it. What happened to the Guardians? Foley, 40. Nice ERA. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Houston moves on. Everybody else is going to Game 5 in the National League. Let's see if we could force a Game 5. We do. Nice. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, tie game. Boston comes back, ties it up. 2 in the 11th for Cleveland. We're going to Game 5. Let's see. So we have 3 Game 5s. Let's take a look. National League. Miami over Braves. Wow. That's a bit of an upset. And Arizona over Philly. So 2 upsets there. Even though Arizona is the second best team, but whatever. All right, here we go. Coleman versus Walker Bueller. Oh, they lose again. What happened? Wow, Bueller got hit for 4 right away. Just knocked on his ass in the second inning. And another season. Another disappointing season for the Guardians. But looks like we'll have a new champion. This one going. We got Arizona. So it's Red Sox versus Arizona. Let's take a look. 2029. It's going to be Red Sox making their first appearance and the D-backs making their first appearance. Red Sox take the first 2 and 3. Arizona wins the next 2 to push it back. We're going to 7. Arizona looking to be the first team in World Series history to come back from 3-0. But they fall short. What happened? 7-0 drubbing. The Red Sox were pushed, but they got it done in 7. The Red Sox win in 7 games. Good showing for Arizona. Alright, so we get the reliever of the year, the Cy Young Award. But it's Jake McCarthy who gets the MVP. Nolan Gorman Cruz. Nice. Batting title, we had some guys. So let's see. Let's see if they can build off that. Anybody retiring? Well, that's fine. Freeman retires. 2,700 hits exactly. Hall of Fame worthy? Debatable. Alright, let's see. Who will the Guardians add? If anyone. On so far, no. Oh, we got Jackson Holiday. A really good shortstop. That could be a big move. And we're going to trade away. Now we get Alex Verdugo. Jonathan India. Okay. So a trade for Jonathan India. We're reworking this whole team to make a big push. This could be huge. Any last minute signings? No. Okay, some big moves though for the Guardians. Let's look at this new lineup. That looks powerhouse. That looks very strong. Their bench, very strong. Pitching rotation. That is a rotation. They are ready for battle. And they are the best team in baseball. If they're going to win it, it's going to be 2030. Let's take a look into 2030. Who's expected to win? The AL East is extremely weak. The Yankees expected to win. Guardians are now the best team in baseball. And it looks like the Rangers are expected to take the West. The Braves, maybe not. Nope. It's the Phillies. For the first time, expected to win the East. To finally topple the mighty Braves, who have won every year. They've won that division every year. But the Phillies look to take them out. The Mets are awful. The Brewers still predicted to dominate the Central. And no one looking to compete with the Dodgers. But you never know. Let's see. Let's see how it all shakes out. Not a great start to the season, but that's okay. They still win the series. Split. And then a loss. Okay, let's jump to it. A lot of expectations in Cleveland. This team is expected to win it all. Can they do it? They are about a 500 team. That's not really where they're supposed to be right now. They should be well over 500. They need to go out on a hot streak. It looks like they're getting starts and stops. That was pretty good. Starting to feel it now. What is this? Trade. Nothing to do with us. Big win there versus the Twins. AL wins it. Okay, let's see how things are shaking out. They are first place. Made big moves. Let's see. No trades. They've made no trades. Okay. Let's see if they bring any reinforcements at the trade deadline. Rosario. No. Need to make some moves here. And they do nothing. Nothing. They stand pat. Their draft is pretty shitty. But they do have a 3-game lead. Let's hope they can hold it. And they're supposed to be this amazing team that 20 games over 500. They can get to 30. That'd be pretty special. Doesn't think that's going to happen. '90 win team. 92. Looks like they're okay. So they were able. No, they weren't able to hold on, and they're gonna have to settle for a wild card. Ooh, that sucks. They just couldn't get it done. All right. So the East goes to the Blue Jays. That was kind of an open division. The Yankees being kind of a weak front runner. The White Sox come out of nowhere to win. Oh, they won it in a tiebreaker. Devastating. Probably the season series. And the A's take the West. That's a surprise. The 16th best team. Overtaking, wow, way better teams. Guardians will have to settle for the wild card. They'll face off against the Twins. We're pretty good. And the Astros will take the third spot. The Marlins, not the Phillies, knocked the Braves down. Followed by the Reds, who won 91 games, and somehow that's the best in the National League. Very weak league. And the Dodgers take the West. Wildcard teams, Brewers have to settle for a wildcard spot. The Pirates and the Mets, as the 24th best team, get the third wildcard. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. All right, they got knocked out last time. They should be able to beat the Twins. They have a better record, but not much better. But the Guardians have the best ranked team, and the Twins have the 6th best ranked team. Let's see how it happens. Game 1 to Minnesota, of course. Cleveland salvages game 2. How's the series looking over else? They need this. Reed Detmers, earn that paycheck. And they lose again. Unbelievable. 5-0, not even close. The Mets somehow take out Miami. How is that possible? But okay, well. And they're looking to take out the Dodgers. That's going to 5. And the Dodgers come back to survive. They'll face off against Pittsburgh, and the White Sox will face Toronto. And the 2030 World Series will be Pittsburgh versus the White Sox. I thought this was their year. So it's the White Sox making their first appearance in the series, and the Pirates making their first. So it was the Braves winning the first 4, and the Tigers, followed by the Astros. So it was all NL. In the last 3 years, it's been AL. Let's see who gets it done. Game 1 goes to the White Sox. They're up 2-0, 3-0. Pirates finally get one. They get 2. Going to game 6. It's going to 7. And the Pirates come back from 3 games to none. Let's take a look at that comeback. They lose the first 3 games. This one looks like a heartbreaker. In 12, wow. 2-0, 7-6. How close are the White Sox to... Oh, they tried to come back. 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, they blew it. Wow, they had the lead in the bottom of the 9th, ready to win the World Series, and they blew it. Then a 3-2 game 6. They couldn't get it done. And game 7, yeah, it was kind of all All Pittsburgh. Wow. MVP award goes to, let's see, who do we got? We got reliever of the year and another Cy Young. But it's Thurman Guerrera. The third straight year that the World Series went the full 7. (15-7). Oh, how are they not getting this done? Okay, we go to 2031. Nimmo's retired. How old is he? 38. 8 years of getting away from him. Mike Trout retires, a lifelong Angel. Doesn't get 600 home runs. Kind of had a fall off at the end, I guess. Alright, let's do it. 2031. Maybe this is their year. Maybe not. Expected actual. Oh, I should have checked who they were going to lose, but whatever. I'm not seeing any big moves for the Guardians. Hater. Small deals. Not like last year. Last year they made their splashes. Dustin May to the Guardians. He's probably washed up by now, though. Alright, so they're making moves. Trying to bolster their roster. Painter. But no big splashes. Bueller. Wait, wasn't he on the... Oh, so if we lost him, that's not good. Pretty sure he was on our team. Alonso to the Giants. Alright, let's take a look at the 2031 Guardians. Oh, we got Jonathan India, so it's a powerhouse lineup. Why you're batting 5th, I do not know. That is a deep lineup with a good bench. How are they going to lose? So they still have a strong. Okay, so May, good number 3. How old is he? 33. Decent bullpen, great closer. Let's see how it's going to shake up. Alright, the East looks like to be the Blue Jays to lose. As the 8th best team. The Guardians, no, it's going to be the Twins. The best team. Doesn't always go that way. The Rangers, a weak division. The Phillies, again predicted to win. The Brewers, always a powerhouse. And the Dodgers, who are always predicted to win, but never make it very far. Let's see how things shake up in 2031. Not a great start. Okay, well, not bad. Win the first 2 series, 3 in a row, 4 series in a row. That's a great run to open the year. And they lose their first series to Toronto. Good start. That's a sucky losing streak, but they're still above 500. I mean, they're a very strong team. It's going to come down to whether the Twins play up to expectations. Almost 20 games above 500. Let's see, that was a big showdown with the Twins. How'd they do? They beat them. They need to win here. And they need to make some moves. Oh, that sucks. They lost 11-10. NL wins. Alright, let's take a look. A 7.5 game lead. So the Twins, 10 games above 500, but let's see prospect wise, anybody coming down the pipe for the Guardians. Not really seeing anybody. They're really trying to do this with trades and free agency. They do not have a strong farm. The Diamondbacks have a ridiculous farm. Wow. They're going to be a powerhouse. Alright. Let's see if they make any moves to bolster this team. The Rangers make a move. Having a pretty good second half. Start to the second half. Let's see how their draft went. Pretty decent. That's not great. Alright, top heavy, but still. These two are not bad. So if the Twins aren't the best team anymore, who's the best team? The Marlins. Alright, let's see how things go. It's a spotty month of August. Okay, dog days of summer. Let's hope that doesn't lead to a September swoon. I mean, they're 30 games above 500. They should be fine. They're going to win 100 games. "102 wins. That should be enough." And it is. Alright, so the Yankees take the East. The Guardians with the best record in the National League, in the American League, and somehow the best team in baseball. A lot of power. The A's take the West. So the preseason prediction went 0 for 3 in the American League. Wild card Twins. Very good team. Rangers. A very good team. And the White Sox. A very poor team. And I suppose they'll be taking on the Yankees. Actually, the Yankees only won 86 games. Marlins. Very good team. The Brewers, of course, 92 wins, best in the National League. And the D-backs. Wow, they have a future ahead of them. If they're winning now with all their prospects. And so the Pirates get the first wild card. The Reds get the second. They're better. And the Rockies. 15. Did anybody... No, let's see. The predictions had the Blue Jays, it was the Yankees. The Twins, it was the Guardians. The Rangers, it was the A's. The Phillies, it was the Marlins. The Brewers, they held. The Dodgers were supposed to win the West, but it was the Diamondbacks. So, a lot of changes from April. Here we go. So, Cleveland. We'll wait for the winners of Texas and the Twins. The 4th and 5th best teams going at it. And it's going to be Texas with a bit of an upset. The Reds take out the Pirates, and the Rockies making a push. It's the Yankees versus Oakland. Doesn't bode well for Oakland. Alright, here we go. 5-game series. I don't think the Guardians have won one. They have not won one series yet. And they get destroyed in game 1. But they have their revenge in game 2. How are things looking? Everybody's locked up except Miami. Miami's sitting pretty. Bueller gets the job done. How is this looking? Oakland 1 win away. Miami and the Brewers both advance. Come on, get this win. Oh, finally, they finally win a series. They take out Texas, and they will now face off against the Yankees. Ooh. Let's see how this goes. Luis Garcia versus Daniel Espano. Both bad ERAs. Ooh, Cleveland crushes them. Come on, Detmers, look at that. You did well. Oh, the Yankees pull it out. How? Bullpen. Is it our closer? No. What happened? That's too bad. That's a 7-game series. Milwaukee up 2-0. Alex Manoah for the Yankees. Cleveland pulls it off. Getting revenge. Down early, coming back. Very nice. Milwaukee up 3-1. Alright. Need this one. Oh, a 2-0 victory for the Yankees. Ties up the series. Milwaukee trying to close it out versus Miami. Big game 5. This is 7-game series, okay. Alright, big win for Cleveland. Evan Carter. Second time he had player of the game. 1 win away. Both teams. Reed Detmers. I think he took the loss. No, he didn't take the loss, but didn't he lose his last start? Close it out. At home. Nice. 5-4 victory, and the Guardians are going to the World Series. A run in the 8th gets it done. Wow, 102 win season. That's amazing. Who was the hero of that game? It was Chase DeLauder. Alright. So it will be the Guardians versus... Wow, Miami came back to win it. So the Guardians will take on the Marlins. Let's hope they can do this. It's 2031. Game 1. Max Meyer versus Daniel Espino. Let's see. Did they make any big changes? India, Holiday. Oh, this is a lineup. Wow. And number 7 here is a 90. And then you got some... That's a weak first baseman. A weak catcher. Good bench. This guy doesn't play first base. He's a better hitter. He's got pop. Bullpen and rotation. Pretty strong. Let's hope they can get it done. Here we go. Game 1. Cleveland gets the win. What do you do? 6 innings, 3 runs. Very nice. Let's take a look at the box score on that. Scored early. Got the job done. Game 2. Six nothing. Beautiful. Again. Just kept him. Was that 8 innings, no runs, 3 hits. Beautiful. We go to game 3. This is now shipped to Miami. See how it goes down. Oh, 1-0 win. Gilbert, 8 innings, no runs, 2 hits. He saved their season. Ben Brown. Oh, I do not like Cleveland's chances here. Who the hell is Ben Brown? Ugh, you almost trust May more. Oh, let's see. Huge game right here. Cleveland gets it. Up 3-1. Now, they have blown this before. 2016, they were up 3-1. India, not really producing. Who is producing? Evan Carter. And what was that, Rowdy Talese? That's their boppers. And look, Carter had a double, a triple. DeLauder with a home run. Ben Brown, I shouldn't have doubted him. 5 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, and the bullpen comes in. Very nice. Can they close it out? Daniel Espino. Let's see. Any awards? Crochet at Delivery of the Year. Detmers. Cy Young. Is he going for us? No, he's not. He'll go game 6 if necessary. But this is our ace. They did it. Nice. A 3-0 win. Wow, a complete game 3-hitter. The Guardians finally break the curse. Win the World Series 2031. Evan Carter. I remember when they signed him, I was like, that was a good pickup. Is the MVP. Was it a 4-1 victory? Very nice. Evan Carter, our MVP, hit 400. Postseason MVP was also Evan Carter, where he hit 385, 6 home runs. Wow, 15 ribbies. Rowdy Talese had a great playoff. And it was in 5 games. Very nice. So what we'll do is we'll just check if the Guardians can possibly repeat. If not, no big deal. We wanted to see how long it would take the Guardians to win a World Series. And it took until 2031. But we'll just see, maybe, possibly. Can they repeat? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, good stuff. Saves. Wow, he had 35 home runs. He led the league with 35 home runs. Henderson, 100, okay. That was it? Where are all the home runs? Oh, this is... Oopsie. That's regular season. That's not big. Alright. Let's see if they can repeat. When the Mets did it, they could not. Riley O'Brien. He retired after playing 0 games for us. Hasn't seen action since 2022. Figured, hey, my team won. No Hall of Fame inductees. Let's see. What do the Guardians do for follow-up? Well, we just lost our closer. Signed a first baseman, which is what they needed. Though I don't know if I want a 33-year-old. But you know what? They're trying to chase DeLauder. So we lost our right fielder. He had a pretty good season. Wow, he did. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be tough to replace him. We're not making any big moves. I don't see a repeat in the works. That's okay. One is better than none. Rosario. No. Alright, let's see. Our lineup's still very strong. We got our new first baseman, middle of the order bat. He was with Toronto last year. It's a big pickup. A right fielder. Kind of knew you couldn't replace. Oh, he was actually on the team. He was sort of taking over. Didn't get a new one. I think we're a little weaker. Rotation-wise, still good. Bullpen, yeah, alright. Not as strong. Let's see what the preseason predictions look like. Looks like Blue Jays. This is everybody's last chance to get a ring. Guardians predicted to take the Central, but the White Sox looking to make a push. And the Rangers for the West. The Marlins looking to avenge their loss. Now the number one team in baseball. The Brewers always for the Central. And it looks like the Padres are going to try to get one of their own. Let's see how it goes down. Going to open up against the Angels. Good start. Let's see, can they repeat? It's a bit of a hangover here as they're played through April at about 500. That World Series hangover is real. The Marlins really making a push. Very upset by their loss in the World Series. When they go to the World Series, they used to winning it. No. This is kind of a weak. Let's see, where are they standing? At the midway point. Alright, the AL wins. The Guardians are in third place. Yeah, they got that hangover going. 2.5 out. They do have a wild card spot. The Mets. Wow, the Marlins, for all of that work, they're below 500. It's hard to climb that mountain twice. Oh, but look at that. Gavin Sheets. Oh, okay. Just lost 2 out of 3 to the Marlins. The Marlins had a little bit of revenge there. Jeremy Pena to the Athletics. Ooh, look at that. Late push. Will the Guardians front office do anything? They will not. 20 games above 500 though, and first place by only a game over the Twins. We're now better than us. We fell to 5th, maybe with some injuries. Nobody really important. Take a look at the draft picks. Not terrible. Serviceable. No big moves. Let's see. Nice August. Dog days of summer. Can they get through this? Looks pretty good. They're 30 games above 500. 3.5 game lead in the Central. They just got a hold serve here. Don't September swoon it, and they'll be okay. They look like they're holding their own. Not a great finish, but it looks like it's going to be good enough. And it is. They win the Central by 2 games with the best record in the American League. So the Red Sox come out of nowhere to take the East. The Guardians repeat as Central Division champions. And the Angels, as the 23rd best team in baseball, somehow take the West with 84 wins. The Twins will have to settle for a wild card. The Blue Jays and the White Sox grab that last spot as the Royals get beat on a tiebreaker. Tough luck, Royals. They were a crappy team anyway. The Mets take the East with the 19th best team as the Marlins got off to such a bad start. They could not turn around, finish at 500. The Pirates with the best record in the National League at 95 wins. 5th best team. And the D-backs with all that young talent, now the 6th best team. Rockies, 2nd best team, have to settle for a wild card. Oh, it's all West teams, Padres, and the Dodgers, all West Coast. Very weak divisions. So the Mets will have to face off against the Dodgers. 97 wins was the best in baseball. All right, let's see if can the repeat happen. So they get the bye this time. Let's see. So Padres take out the Rockies quickly. That's unexpected. The Rockies had a really good team. And the Mets' dream is over very quickly as they get knocked out by the Dodgers. Toronto takes out Minnesota, and the Angels holds. Wow, the 23rd best team Angels are going to face off against Boston. A lot of upsets there. Okay, Blue Jays versus Guardians. All right, big win for the Guardians. Gunnar Henderson leading the way. The Detmers now. Another win. These are close games, though. Let's see. Let's look at these box scores. Bottom of the 9th, a walk-off, followed by a comeback. 2 in the 8th. Very nice. We get a day off. Let's see. So Cleveland's 2-0. The other series are tied up. Locked up in the National League. And it's going to be a clean sweep for the Guardians. 14-2. Crushing the Blue Jays. That'll be the Padres and the Diamondbacks. So both wild cards. So the Pirates and the D-backs get knocked out. So it's all wild cards in the National League. In the American League, the Angels, the 23rd best team, just took out the Red Sox to go to the ALCS. Here we go. Paul Skeens. Oh, isn't he the guy that just got drafted? Let's take a look. Cleveland gets the win. 2-0. Detmers, 7 1/3, scoreless, 6 hits, 9 strikeouts. The Padres are up 2-0 on the Diamondbacks. Okay, a complete game shutout. The Angels get a win. Oof, The National League Series is all locked up 2 apiece. Big game 4. The Angels tie up the series. Big win there. Alright, they're going with their big gun, Paul Skeens. We're going for some reason with our number 5 starter. That seems like a mistake. Not sure what the logic is there. But I get it done. Gunnar Henderson. Let's take a look at that box score. So an early lead. Angels score 3 in the 6th, but then blow it in the 8th. So Fuentes does pretty good. Quality start. And it's the bullpen that blows it for the Angels. The Diamondbacks and Guardians are 1 win away. Let's see. Oh, okay. National League going to Game 7. Hopefully Espino can close this out. And they do. Holiday. 4 for 4. Wow. Nice. 8-1. And it's going to be Cleveland versus the Padres. Wow. The Guardians looking to repeat. Could they get it done? The Padres making their first appearance in the World Series since 1998. Let's see. Can the Padres? Let's see. The Padres were a wild card team. What was their record? The Guardians, the Padres were the second wild card with only 85 wins, but the 9th best team in baseball. Here we go. The Padres, huge upset. This might be like a team of destiny type thing. 4-1. Huge upset. Carmine Sanchez. They're making no sense. But it gets the job done. Cleveland with a huge win, 16-7. Now they're coming with the big gun. Espino versus Espinoza. We move to San Diego. Wow, a 1-0 victory. How about that? Let's look at that box score. 1 in the 3rd, and that was all she wrote. Espino, complete game shutout, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. And Espinoza, 6 innings, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. Gives up a lot of hits. But the bullpen holds firm. Tough loss for the Padres. And they've got the advantage in this one. Messick? What? Okay. Yeah, no surprise there. Padres tied the series. Fuentes versus Nelson. Sort of a toss-up game. And Cleveland comes out on top. Another close one. A 13-inning affair. See, the Padres tied it in the 8th. It goes to 13. Henderson hit a home run. When he hit that, I don't know. But what a game. 13 innings to push the Padres to the brink. Can the Guardians repeat as World Series champions? It's going to be Reed Detmers. Did he pitch a game yet? Espino, Messick. I don't know. Let's see. Can they close it out? They do. They win it again. A repeat. 5-4. 2 in the 8th. The Padres bullpen just couldn't hold it. They had the 4-3 lead. Detmer's a bit shaky, but they get it done in 6 games. Unbelievable. Let's see who our MVP was. Gunnar Henderson wins a bunch of stuff. Delivery Man of the Year. Gunnar Henderson wins the World Series MVP. Also, the playoff MVP. Let's see, Torkelson, Soto. And I feel like I have to see if they can three-peat. So we'll go one more time to see if they can three-peat it. I wasn't expecting a repeat. Now the players start retiring. Did he play at all? No, he has not played. Ever. And looks like you existed. Nolan Arenado. 2,300 hits. 400 home runs. Okay. You know they're going to lose some players now. You can't three-peat. I mean, the Braves did. The Braves won, what, 4 in a row? Let me see, the Braves won, 4 in a row. Jackson Merrill. Any signings, any losses? I guess that didn't work out for them. No. Pico Armstrong. I don't see any. Bueller. Pena to the Red Sox. So not a kind of a quiet off season for the Guardians. Let's take a look. Still an extremely powerful lineup. And the rotation's still strong. Well, 1 through 5, pretty strong. If not top heavy. I wouldn't say they have a true ace, but he's definitely, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he's got great ERA. Detmers. They don't get the wins, but okay. Bullpen wise, pretty good. No closer. How are you not the closer? Okay. Now let's take a look at projections. The Yankees expected to win the East. Again, expected for the Guardians looking to three-peat. Gonna get some pushback from the Twins. And in the West, it's the Angels. Really making huge strides from last year where they were the 23rd best team. Mets, no, the Marlins. Again, trying to turn around. The Brewers, always the bridesmaid. And, the Rockies. Second best team. Can they get it done this year? We'll find out. Alright, slow start. And remember, they got a slow start last year after their first World Series. That's an interesting trade for the Rockies to make. So that, again, this kind of slow 500 meandering season, three-peating is not something that's easily done. But they just can't get it going. It's a nice win streak. But is it enough? I don't know. That's what they needed right there. That's a win streak going into the All-Star break. AL wins. time to make some moves. How many wins in a row is that? So they're in first place. They've just won 10 in a row. A 1-game lead. So they went from, obviously they were second or third, and they just surged to the top with that win streak. So the front office has to do something here. 11, 12, 13. 13 in a row to start July. The Pirates make a move. Ooh, get swept by the Pirates. That's not good. Oh no, they just lost all these games. Right as they needed them. Oh, that's too bad. Let's take a look at their draft. It's gonna be pretty crappy with all their low. They've been knocked into 4th place with that losing streak. Wow. From surging, what a start to July, to this disastrous end. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 and 12. And 13 in a row to 1 and 12 in the next 13. Still above 500. They still can get it done with this hot streak. Dog days of summer. They're playing pretty well. Let's take a look. Where are they? They're back in first somehow by a game. Let's see where they are now. Still in first by 2.5. Holding serve. 4. About 4 games. 5.5. They may have clinched it. Magic number 2. That loss hurts. And there you go. They're going to win it. So somehow they repeat for the 3rd time as division champs, winning 94 games. So the Yankees do win the East. And they do it in dominating fashion. 97 wins, best in the National League, possibly best in baseball. Yep. The Guardians, though, they're the 9th best team, so they've fallen apart a bit. But they take the Central, and the Angels take the West. So some strong teams. The Orioles making a rare appearance in the playoffs. The Red Sox take the 2nd spot, and the Twinkies get the 3rd. The Nationals, the best record in the National League. The Cubs, back in the mix with a good team. And the Rockies, great team, 2nd best. So who was the best? Padres 17th. The Phillies get a spot as the 16th best team. And the Cardinals. Wait, you know who the best team was? It was the Marlins. What happened to the Marlins? Up sub 500 record. Oh, that's brutal. Not anywhere near a playoff spot. Okay, so we're going to see, can the Guardians three-peat? Alright, so Baltimore takes out Boston. Not surprising. Minnesota knocks out the Angels. That's an upset. The Phillies taking out the Padres. They're a pretty evenly matched team. And the Cardinals taking out the Rockies. That's a huge upset. The Rockies should not have lost that series. Alright, this is a rematch. I remember this Espinosa was on the... I want to say he was on maybe the Marlins. Can I actually look that up? Probably can't. Let's see. Pitch rotation, Twins. What team was he on? Oh, so maybe it's a rematch of last year's playoff. regardless. Oof, wow. Espinoza outduels the ace. 1-0. 8 innings, 6 2/3. That was a home run. Good game. Game 2, Reed Detmers needs to beat Shane Baez, and they do. Good job. 8 innings. How we doing here? Philly and Washington, they're locked up. Everybody's locked up. Baltimore over the Yankees 2-0. Fuentes. Cleveland gets the win. Close one. Good job. This is a 5-game series, so we close it out here. I don't know if they will. And they do. 7-1. Make quick work of the Twins. Jackson Holiday, big game. So it's going to be Baltimore sweeping the Yankees. Chicago over St. Louis, which is not an upset. Let's see, Philly versus Washington. Who should win this? The Nationals should win, but they don't. Philly, that's a huge upset. The Nationals had the best record in the National League, I believe. They did. 94. Philly had 84, so that is a huge upset. So Guardians looking for the three-peat. In the World Series, yes, let's see, since 82 maybe? Oops, I want to simulate. Baltimore crushes. Devers has to hold it. Ooh, Baltimore's looking powerful. Up 2-0, going to Baltimore. This could spell the end for the short-lived Guardian dynasty. Baltimore is a wild card team, but they were the 6th best team in baseball. While the Guardians ended up as the 4th best. Why do I have them as 9th? This was a mistake. Oops. They won 92 games, so it's a good team. Philly and Chicago all locked up. Alright, this is do or die. Mackenzie Gore versus Sanchez. Baltimore just unstoppable. Unstoppable. What does their lineup look like? Not that great. Is it their pitching? No, they should not be this good. Maybe they just want it more. They're hungry. Our players are getting lazy. We're going to get swept. You going to let that happen, Espino? No, he doesn't let it happen. At least save some face here. Fuentes versus McGinnis. And there it is. Okay, so they saved a little bit of face. They lose 5-2 in the championship series. Baltimore right away, boom. Punch in the face, 5 runs in the first. Say, no, you're not in this thing. We're going to win this thing. McGinnis, he bends, but he doesn't break. 2/3 of an inning. What were they starting him for? Look at the bullpen. Comes out, does a great job. What were they thinking? Fuentes. Well, yeah, they had better options. But it is what it is. This guy never pitched. Alright. And Chicago. Okay, so the Cubs looking for the win. Let's see, so this is 2033. This is our last season. It's going to be the Orioles coming out of nowhere. First playoff appearance. Going all the way to the series. And the Cubs, their first World Series appearance. Let's see what happens. Both win 5. Knocked out Philly. The Orioles we saw had 92 wins. The Cubs also with 92, their third best team. Here we go. Game 1 to the Cubs. Cubs on the road now. Let's see. So they won. The Cubs won 2 on the road. Going to Chicago. They could clinch in Chicago. Oh, Baltimore says no. Oh, they're 1 win away. They're going to have to go back to Baltimore. And there it is. The Cubs have won the 2033 World Series in 6 games. They say, no, Baltimore. You are the newest cursed team. MVP goes to, let's see, Delivery Man of the Year, and Darren Award Jackson, and the MVP. Nice. It's Fred Montgomery, a World Series MVP. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up. Let's see. MVP, 97 Carter, Holiday, Painter, he's good. Manoa, he used to be on. Yeah, there he was. He was with us for a while before the championship run. Second, good. Reliever of the year, very nice. 55 saves, even though he wasn't 77. Can never predict. Rookie of the year, second, nice. Look at that. You will not have a good second year. And Garrett Award, Gunnar Henderson, very good. Holiday with the win. Manoa, let's see anything else. Good players. That we're all over the place. Gold Glove. DH finishes second. Gunnar Henderson's Silver Slugger. Holiday with Silver Slugger. Carter with Silver Slugger. Nice. Alright, so congratulations to the Cubbies. And that is gonna do it. So the Guardians takes until 2031, then they repeat again in 2032. So hopefully, good luck to the Guardians.